Hey guys, welcome back to the Crafty Home. Today we are going to be taking down Christmas decorations. So I'm late in the year, it's Monday, kids are back to school finally. We had some Christmas celebrations that actually came after Christmas. That's why our decorations are up for so long. But I did want to wait till my kids were back to school to take everything down. It just gives me the day to be able to kind of go through things and do it without kids underfoot. So today that is what I'm going to do. Thankfully, the good thing about taking down decorations is it takes less time than putting them up. So hopefully I can get this done in just a couple of hours. And then I haven't decided yet if I'm going to redecorate right now or if I'm going to do that later, but I will definitely take down decor and do some cleaning. I am anxious to get all this stuff down, to get the glitter cleaned up and the flocking cleaned up and get my house back to normal. So let's get started.
I always like to start undecorating my tree first because it's the biggest project and has the most decor. I have one box where I put all of my round ornaments in together, so I'm taking those off first, and then I have another box that I put all of my other ornaments in. Hard to see, right on the line. Over the years, my kids have made lots of handmade ornaments, and I like to keep those in separate bags for each of them, so each year they get to put their own ornaments on the tree. So I'm just putting those away here. I don't want to fight with you. I would rather lie to you. Look away so you won't see, 'cause the pain is in my eyes. Break at any moment and shatter your insides. If you feel my mind, call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a heart to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I need. Make you cry. Usually I like to take my tree down and store it in the original box it came in, but it does not fit in there very well anymore. So this year I'm going to take it down and actually reset it up and store it like that. If any of you have any good ideas for storing a tree, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. I don't want to fight. I would rather lie to you. Just make you cry. I don't want to fight with you. I would rather lie to you.
Well, I officially understand why people say that flocking gets everywhere. I am covered. Not sure if you can tell. I kept thinking people were nuts. I'm thinking, how can flocking get everywhere? Once it's up, you're not touching it. Well, it's not once it's up. It's once it's taken down. So I have... oh my gosh, I'm out of breath from taking that tree downstairs. I don't know if you can see. My floor is covered. Everything is covered. I am covered. It's okay though. It's worth it. I love flocking. So not regretting it, just a little bit covered. So I'm gonna go brush myself off and finish up. I store all of my mantle decorations in one box, and I was able to fit everything in there this year except for the sequin tall tree. I don't want to fight. I would rather lie to you. I'm honest. I'll just make you cry. I don't want to fight with you. I don't wanna waste time. Well, remember tonight I found something here with you.
running by the roadside, wait up for me.
The good thing about using zip ties to hang up your garland is you can cut it off really easily and it comes right down. This year I decided to go ahead and leave my lights attached to the garland because I think it'll make setup next year even easier.
It's a lifetime of emotion, put it all out in the open. Don't tell me it's time to go.
If you saw my Christmas decorate with me, you'll know this taller tree came in 2 sections. So I tried really hard to get it back apart for storage, but it was not cooperating. One of my favorite parts of my decor this year were these curtain lights. They were so beautiful when they were lit up, but taking them down was kind of a pain. I did end up just kind of winding them around my hand and just doing one string after another because that was the only way I could see that I could store them without them getting tangled for next year.
No, we don't have to control it, put it all out in the open. If it's only for a moment, it's a lifetime of emotions, put it all out in the open.
So I don't know if you've caught this, but in the background, Whiskers is hanging out on the counter. Now, we don't normally allow this. However, we recently picked up a leopard gecko for our daughter. This is what she wanted for Christmas from Santa. We got crickets because that's what you feed it. My cat, slightly obsessed with the crickets.
Get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with those eyes so bright.
Once everything was taken down, I ended up with 5 boxes of Christmas storage, and I just store these on shelves in the basement.
Can I take you there? Back to when we felt like this was forever. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time. Do you remember? Can I take you there? You're all I need. Can I take you there? Can I take you there?
I think I underestimated how big of a mess flocking would be, but like I said before, I do not regret it. So I'm just giving everything a wipe down before I vacuum up all the flock.
Always falling for the wrong guys. They keep telling me it's alright. How could I be so blind? I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with those eyes so bright. They look into my soul and it sparks my life. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time. Do you remember? Can I take you there? Back to when we felt like this was forever. Can I take you there? Like it was the get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with those eyes so bright. They look into my soul and it sparks my life. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time. Do you remember? Can I take you there?
We got this Shark lift-away vacuum this past year. I absolutely love it. The suction is great. The only downside is it sucks so hard, it's hard to move it across my couch. And on my ottoman, I actually have to hold down my fabric buttons because it pulled one off. I don't know if you can see it in the corner, but it sucked one right off and I cannot find it anywhere.